Alright, hello my fellow human beings. I'm gonna do something today that I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm gonna go through my vinyls. I got a bunch right here too. But yeah, I'm gonna go through my vinyls. It might take a minute, honestly. I'm gonna show you guys some cool stuff. Hopefully you guys think it's cool. I think it's amazing. Let's get into it. I kind of have them sorted. One of the reasons I've been wanting to go through them is I just ordered a bunch of these. Right now I have like my I got my more valuable ones wrapped up into something like these. I've been trying to get them sleeved up. I ordered these like 3 weeks ago and I still haven't put any of them in sleeves. But I decided I'm gonna do a video. I guess I should have pulled this box over here already. This is Aerosmith, Toys in the Attic. It's a great record. Great record. I've been meaning to play all of my records more. I've also been trying to kind of sort these again because I sorted them originally, then I got a bunch more. I forgot the name of this album, but I believe it's Mamma Mia, or Mamma Mia is on this. That's what I got it for, honestly. I haven't really listened to any of the other songs. Mamma Mia is the first song on the track. Whenever I get a record, like 30% of the time it's because I know like one or two of the songs, but I usually listen to the whole album. I'm really struggling to get this in right now. I'm trying to sort through my A's and my B's and I got a lot of B's. I don't know what that could be a reference to, but I do have a lot of B's. And it is the Beatles, my boys. Rubber Soul, one of the best Beatle albums out there. Just in general, it has just so many beautiful songs on it. Norwegian Wood, Girl, In My Life, Michelle, like just hits upon hits. The Beach Boys, the golden years of the Beach Boys. I was trying to see if this was one of the because I have some that are like only like concert performances of the Beach Boys. I don't really like those. I pick them up every once in a while. I think I have like a Jackson 5 one over here. They're cool, but like I just don't like how it sounds, I guess. This is another Beatles album. I don't know if you guys can see. Another Beatles album. This is Love Song of the Beatles. And this one's also got Michelle on it, Yesterday. This is one of the best Beatle albums that I have. And it's going in a sleeve. It should have already been in the sleeve, I know. But now it's going in the sleeve. So bam. Beautiful album. This is another one of my favorite albums that I own. 2014 Forest Hill Drive. It's got a bunch of bangers on it. This is J. Cole album. This is probably the newest released album that I have. Every other one is like old as hell, man. I mean, these are from like the 60s, 70s, 80s. So I got a lot of nice albums. At least that's how I feel. Maybe you feel differently, but if you're watching through this whole video, then maybe you think that I have a cool album. Apparently, I don't know how to sleeve things. Should I be sticking them in like this instead? I don't know what I'm doing. I want to find ones that have cool vinyl looking vinyls, but I don't have any of those. I don't think so, at least. All right, bro. I might just have to do this later, guys. Yep. All right. This is one of the best albums that I own personally. The Police, their greatest singles, and guess what song is on here? Roxanne. Sorry, that was probably so corny. But Roxanne. Oh, hey, buddy. Why don't you? That's why I don't put the opening on the side usually. It's got so many hits on here. Check out this. Well, check out the Police in general. It's got Roxanne, Can't Stand Losing You, Message in a Bottle, Don't Stand So Close to Me. I have no pile for P's. I got piles for LPs. Alright, yeah. Let me stop being corny. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors, People's. Alright, I need to stop moving them around like that. Let me hold them from the side. Let me be a good vinyl collector. This is Fleetwood Mac Rumors album. It's an original pressing. It's got a bunch of songs on it. And there's one that's in Ice Age. I know I'm gonna keep saying this. One of the best albums that I own. I'm gonna say that for every album because I love these albums so much. This might be, I don't think it is, but I know they made some of them. I'm gonna struggle to get that back in. I shouldn't have took it out. I know they made some of these albums that are or vinyls that are kind of cool, and I haven't really played this one, so I wouldn't know. But beautiful album. Obviously, if you don't know Michael Jackson and you're out there, I feel bad for you. I know I'm kind of sending them in random places, but I'm trying to kind of organize them. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, a beautiful song. There's a few other good songs on here, but I really bought this one for that song. This is one of Elton John's best albums. And then we got Santana. I haven't listened to this one yet. Santana, one of the best guitarists of all time. And I know none of these songs. So I'm gonna have to listen to this. You guys have pulled me to that. I'm gonna have to listen to to this album. I got another Police album. I got this one before I got that other one. Really, I'm just worried about the other one, but this is a fire art, honestly. 10 out of 10. This one's way better. It has the best song on this album on here already, so. The Love and Spoonful. My mom showed me this one. Do You Believe in Magic? One of the best songs. If you haven't listened to that song, go check it out. I'm gonna keep dropping songs for you guys to listen to. I mean, this is a vinyl video. I mean, you guys obviously are gonna get dropped songs. Another Police album. You guys are gonna see a lot of these. Well, actually, I think I only have the 3 that I've already shown you. But this also has a bunch of bangers on it. Next, we got Bob Marley and the Wailers. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't listened to this one. I've been meaning to. But he's gonna go in the Bees. We got another Beach Boy. This is the one I was talking about, the radio. Looks like we got California Girls on here. And Good Vibrations, that's one of the best Beach Boy songs. You can't change my mind. Can you? I was trying to think. Next up, My Girl. Let me stop being corny. We got Temptations. Obviously, best song on here is My Girl. We got the Temptations Anthology, one of my best records. This is a double LP, so I don't think it's gonna fit in the stupid little things I got. On to the next Michael Jackson record that I have. I believe I only have the 2. I do have another bad record, but it's like one of the ones that got sent to DJs or something like that, because it's a single mix. It's just bad that's on there. Next up, if you know the song Mr. Blue Sky, we played this in band class. This one's kind of falling apart, but it was a good deal when I got it nonetheless. Brother, man, is this like a 2-person job? But it's the soundtrack to The Wizard of Oz. While I'm on the soundtrack to The Wizard of Oz, I might as well do, this is the soundtrack to the Muppet movie. Alright, I know I've said this for countless other ones, and this one's got a white background. You probably can't guess. If you can guess, that's amazing. This is probably the most expensive one I've ever picked up. It's the Boys in the Hood soundtrack for the movie. It's one of the only ones it's one of the ones they send to the radio stations. I got the Loverboy album. I really just got this for working for the weekend. It's a fire song. You should check it out. Sometimes I pick up these ones. Like I said, I buy them for some of the songs that are on them. Another beautiful Beatles record. You want to know one thing I hate? For any of you other vinyl buyers out there, don't you just hate it? Don't you hate it when they put this freaking sticker on the vinyl? Why? This is also another movie. I got a few movie soundtracks. We got More Than a Woman on here, Staying Alive, How Deep Is Your Love, some beautiful songs. You should check them out. Fifth of Beethoven is a beautiful instrumental. Next up, we got Elvis. Personally, not gonna lie, Elvis has some fire songs. Don't get me wrong. I don't really care for Elvis that much. Heartbreak Hotel, solid song. Hound Dog, solid song. Jailhouse Rock, solid song. I think this is his 20 greatest hits. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're just never gonna catch me just sitting there listening to Elvis, but solid album. Another movie soundtrack. We got Dirty Dancing. Really, the only song that I want on here is The Time of My Life. That's the best song on this album. This is the Beegees album that I was talking about. Greatest hits. My mom was so jealous when I got this. This is another one of those. I liked a couple songs, so I got it. We got Queen. Really, I just wanted a Queen record. I don't really know any of these songs besides Another One Bites the Dust. But I've been looking for the Bohemian Rhapsody, like the original press vinyl. There's another Aerosmith. This is the greatest hits. I believe that I got this one at Dicker and Deal. If you haven't heard of that, it probably sounds pretty sus to you, but it's like a pawn shop kind of. Next, I got this Billy Idol album. I know it says. I accidentally grabbed 2 albums. This is another one of those random ones. Billy Idol, Dancing With Myself. If you guys haven't listened to that song, beautiful song. Beth by Kiss. If you guys haven't listened to it, fire song. Go check it out now, like right now. Actually, don't click off the video, please. And then Dancing Queen by ABBA. Fire set list. And then we got Rick Springfield. This is Jesse's Girl. That's all I know from this album. Another one of the best albums that I own. I've listened to this one a bunch of times since I got it. Strangers in the Night, beautiful song. Go check out my boy Frank Sinatra. We got Duran Duran. We got Rio. Hungry Like a Wolf. If you guys have never played Guitar Hero on the Wii or in general, it's one of the first of many songs that they have you play. We got Journey Escape. This is one of their best albums. Don't Stop Believin' is on here. Yeah, this is one of those albums that I just bought because of one song. I don't know, let me know if you think it's worth it to buy a vinyl for one song. I mean, I'm gonna listen to the other songs. We do have another Police album. I lied. Every little thing she does is magic. I think that's the main reason I bought this one. Then we have the Monkees Greatest Hits. If you guys haven't listened to the Monkees, you should. It was a TV show in the 60s. I guess they were kind of America's way of competing with the Beatles, or I guess, or something like that. But if you guys have watched Shrek, which I hope if you're watching this right now you watch Shrek, because if you haven't you should go watch Shrek right after this. But they made the song "I'm a Believer," if you know from Shrek. This is Alice Cooper. I don't know if you guys see that, but alright, I have another Sgt. Pepper's Beatles album, the Sgt. Pepper's Band. This is like the original. So you got another Beatle album. This is probably my other favorite Beatle album that I have. I think this is the only original pressing that I have, but it's Abbey Road, which you guys should definitely check out this album. Strawberry Fields Forever, Hello Goodbye. I'm just gonna keep like promoting the Beatles. It's crazy that I was alive, or that we were all alive to witness the Beatles release another album. Another Monkees album. When I first started to get into vinyls, I think this was like one of the first ones I found, and I listened to the "Gonna Buy Me a Dog" song, and that song's, I don't know, bro, that song is kind of fire. I listened to it, I think I kind of overplayed it for myself, so I stopped listening to it, but it's still a fire song nonetheless. You guys should listen to it. It might be an acquired taste of music. We got the Rolling Stones, Band on the Run, Paul McCartney, who was the Beatles, and then after they broke up he started these guys. Anyways, we got Fleetwood Mac. This is not the Rumors album, sadly. We got Black Sabbath, fire album, obviously. Tyler, the creator. Next up, this one's probably one of my favorite ones. This is a Tupac vinyl. Well, sort of. It's another movie one. I've been meaning to watch this movie. I don't know why I haven't yet. There's a bunch of songs on here. Never Had a Friend Like Me is on here, and Wanted Dead or Alive. There's a couple of Snoop Dogg ones on here. Tupac's on the cover. This is probably one of my favorite vinyls that I own. Once again, I hate whoever put these pieces of tape on here. I hate you with a passion, because I don't know how to rip those off. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments out somewhere over there if you know how to get these tapes off. I've peeled them off of other vinyls and it just ruined it. We got Aerosmith, we got Same Old Song and Dance are on here, and we got another one of those ones that I just picked up because there must be some good song on here. Next one we got REO Speedwagon. This is one of my mom's favorite. I think this was like a quarter or something. I picked it up. Might not even put this one in the sleeve, because I mean, how much more is it gonna get messed up? You can see the little vinyl poking out. Next we got Hotel California. That's probably the only song I know on here. We got like a little spoof album that I bought, the Chipmunks Sing the Beatles song. Next up we got another Alice Cooper. There's another one of those Beach Boys concert ones. This is that bad one. The single ones that got sent to the DJs. We got Beatles number 1, Beatles number 2, Beatles number 3, Beatles number 4, Beatles number 5. It's obvious what my favorite group is of all time, favorite artist. I really should do like a Beatles ranking video, maybe. I think Hard Day's Night might be one of my top 2 Beatles albums. We got Boston, and we got another Boston. More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind, Cheech and Chong record. I'm not sure if I know any of these songs. Pretty sure this is from one of their movies. Another Cheech and Chong. I'm pretty sure this is from another one of their movies. Charlie Chaplin. I'm gonna be honest with you, I just kind of picked this one up. Got a bunch of Charlie Chaplin stuff in there. I kind of got into learning about Charlie Chaplin a little while ago. Pretty cool dude. Well, I don't know if he was a cool dude. It sounded like he had like a gazillion baby mamas or something like that. Alright, next up I got a couple drum ones. I do play the drums myself. Got a random dance one. We got Elvis is back again. We got this one. I don't know what this is actually. Oh, it's another Elvis one. We got Elton John, my boy Elton. Serious right now? How many were in here? We got 50 outer and 50 inner, and I already went through 50. Steve Miller Band, Fire album. So I guess the rest of these were just not sleeving up. I don't know why I got this. This is Peter Frampton. I think there's like one song that I've heard one time in my life. Grease, I have another soundtrack. I don't know why I have so many soundtracks. Another one of those ones that I got because it was random and I liked a couple songs on there. Johnny Mathis, but I just know Killing Me Softly with her song on here. So we had these Journey albums. We had Judy Garland. She plays what's her name in Wizard of Oz. We got my boy Julian Lennon. This is John Lennon's son, if you guys don't know that. We got more of the Monkees, literally more of the Monkees. We got my boy Paul McCartney. My boy Paul. My boy Paul. We got Pinocchio. This one's also a book, so if you guys want me to read to you sometime, let me know. We got another Paul McCartney Wings album as well. This one actually has a couple songs that I do know on it. I'd love to tell you them, but I cannot see the songs, but I know that I've listened to this one. My boy Ringo, who was another Beatle, if you don't know. I got another Rolling Stones. This is one of those live albums. I got another Rolling Stones. And I got another Rolling Stones. Some Fire albums. Sound of Music. Another one just has one song on it that I really liked. 16 Going on 17. Call me a little bitch for that if you want. Actually, please don't. I don't want to be called a little. It's a fire song. We got a John Lennon and Yoko album. So we got Steve Miller Band Anthology. This is the Leslie Gore. If you guys have never heard that song, Sunshine, Lollipops, and Rainbows. I definitely overplayed it way too much in the first week when I got this. And then we got Sesame Street. You already know what I'm talking about. I Want My Rubber Ducky. I'm actually gonna throw this one on right now. Very beautiful. We have another one. Then I got some 45s. We got, everybody should know this song. We got YMCA by the Village People. The Lion Sleeps Tonight. We got Shaboom. Actually, I'm gonna put that on right now. You Can't Hurry Love is another fire song. Paul Anka, Put Your Head on My Shoulder. We got the Jackson 5. This is one of those live ones. We got another Jackson 5. We got Jim Croce. I Got a Name. Check it out. This is one of the only like country artists that'll, if he's considered country, I think he is. We got my boy Ray Charles. You Are My Sunshine on here. This is Olivia Newton-John. Another Monkees. This one was just cool. There's some fire artists on there too. This is one of my favorite Beatle albums that I have. This is one of the best Beatle albums, the White Album. This is an original pressing. Some beautiful songs on here. Please go check out the Beatle White Album. We got my boy Billy Joel. We got Run DMC. Walk This Way is on here. Kansas, Best Hits. Carry On Wayward Son, Dust in the Wind. This is actually one of my favorite vinyls that I own. And I know I said that a bunch of times, but this one is definitely it. And then look on the inside. It's got comics in it. We got another Tupac record. I have not opened this. It's All Eyes on Me, one of Tupac's best records. Another Billy Joel. This one's got An Innocent Man and Uptown Girl. Alright, we're getting into the ones where I was just hitting banger after banger. If you guys have never heard of Mamas and the Papas, go check out Mamas and the Papas, please. California Dreamin', Monday, so beautiful. Dedicated to the one I love. Beautiful song, you guys should listen to that. Cat Stevens, when I was looking at all these other ones, I got these ones and then the Mamas and the Papas and the Jim Croce albums that I'm about to show you here in a second. I got this one there too. And guess what? Bangers, bro. Go check Cat Stevens' Greatest Hits album out. A Wild World, Peace Train, Father and Son, Another Saturday Night. We got the Jim Croce Greatest Hits. I finally got it. I was looking for it everywhere. If you guys have seen X-Men, I believe it's Days of Future Past, where my boy Quicksilver is running around the mansion. If you guys heard Time in a Bottle, the Jim Croce album, and another one. Now we got the Kinks. Waterloo Sunset, I believe, is a fire song. You Really Got Me. We got a Paul McCartney album. We got my boy Stevie Wonder, and this has Isn't She Lovely on it. I was looking for an album with Isn't She Lovely on it for a while, and I finally had found it. Another Kansas album. It's one of those canned heat ones. I believe I got it for On the Road Again. We got the Ink Spots. If you guys haven't heard the song I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire, they made it. It's not on this album. That's next. The next album that I'm looking for is one without on there. And we have another Kansas album, Left Overture. We have the Marvin Gaye Anthology. Billy Joel, my boy Paul Anka. We got James Taylor, Gorilla album. And we got our last two Elvis albums. And we got the Isley Brothers featuring Fight the Power. That's it, folks. I'm gonna get all these picked up and organized, but let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I want to do a comic book review next, so if you guys want to see that, let me know. I have some really cool Spider-Man stuff if you guys want to see that. Yeah, peace.